conversation with me, Dean Sham, where big ideas meet simple talk. Pada episod 1, season 1 kita pada podcast yang baru ini, saya ada seorang tetamu yang popular di salah sebuah universiti awam di selatan tanah air. Kita cakap bila terus nama universiti, tak adalah universiti awam selatan tanah air, Universiti Teknologi Malaysia. Beliau seorang figura yang agak glamour lah kalau nak kata di UTM ni. Ramai orang kenal dan because of dia punya aura dan dia punya big bike dia kalau datang ke office tu dia ada big bike dia. Saya perkenalkan Profesor Madya Dr. Mohd Ariffin Abu Hassan. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you Dean.
So saya panggil dia Dr. Ipin. Tapi Dr. Ipin ni bukan Upin. Ni Dr. Ipin ni Din. Tadi saya cakap dalam introduction tu pasal big bike. Tak silap saya Harley Davidson Road Glide.
Yeah.
Ni top of the line ke macam mana?
Yeah, okay. Gimana je Din? Okay, sebenarnya just for your information, that's actually one of my hobby.
Okay.
You know, riding everywhere, all over Malaysia.
Okay.
So talking about road glide, anniversary punya edition.
Wow.
So
ni special edition.
Yeah, so special edition. So it's part of the hobby to make sure that it's work-life balance.
Yeah, I understand.
So that
Harley is a well-known brand, international brand. Tapi ada juga Indian, Triumph. Kenapa Harley?
Specifically, when we talk about Harley, one of it is actually the culture of the Harley's owners. So that's one of the things that I nampak mungkin sesuai dengan so-called the soul, my soul. Itu satu. Yang kedua is actually indeed we talk about the exhaust lah, the sound lah. So it's like Harley is like the head turning bike, you know. So nanti semua bagaimana pun
a mile away dah bunyi tu ni Harley.
Exactly.
Tadi you mentioned earlier, I cakap Harley International brand, and you are the director of UTM International.
Yeah.
Can you explain lah sikit apa dia UTM International ni? What does it do?
Okay. That's a good question actually. Under this UTM International office, there are quite a number of things that we do in ensuring and assisting the universities to increase and boost the reputation and the visibility of the universities. One of it is we call it as the global strategy and engagement. Okay. That is one of the unit. So under this global strategy and engagement, we talk about the bilateral, how on earth we can expand our collaboration with international partners. As an example, that's one. And another, on top of the bilateral collaboration, we also look into the multilateral. For instance, we talk about these networks, alliances. The best example that I would give is ATUNet as an example, Asia Technological University Network. Because this ATUNet is actually, UTM is the founder of this ATUNet, which consists of 55 universities in Asia.
In Asia?
Yeah, in Asia. So that is actually one of the things that we do at UTM International.
Okay, I have to cut you off there.
Yeah.
First impression dia, UTM International ni deal dengan international student je, tapi you selalu cakap pasal networking, partnership. So benda ni besar. And you just mentioned ATU net tu. It is a network founded by UTM. Berapa besar you punya team sebenarnya?
That's a good question. Dekat UTM kita memang gunakan konsep of lean management. So lean in the sense that kita nak optimize the punya role and responsibilities of UTM International Office, in the sense that kita nak maximize the impact of our contribution to the university via apa ni bridging university with other partners, and at the same time minimizing the resources. So that is actually the thing that we do have. I mean, we do it at UTM. As you mentioned, Dean, talk about these international students kan. Another part is actually we also look into the well-being of the international students.
Okay.
So that's why we have those things.
So managing and attracting international students and looking after them dekat universiti ini, part of UTM International punya task.
Exactly. Not only outreaching programs, but also managing all the international students, not only full time, but also the mobility students.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Coming to them.
Okay.
So we talk about the inbound students as well.
Okay.
So we're talking about 5,000 international students.
How would you say orang kata importance, you manage your resources. Adakah the bulk of the task tu menjaga kebajikan international student, keperluan mereka di sini, ataupun networking tu tadi? Mana satu yang lebih penting?
Okay, if you ask me personally, as the director of UTMI, it should be balanced equally. Okay. Why? Because it is important to have the international students being at UTM, so that our local students can get the benefits of their presence via this internationalization at home agenda. That's one. That's really, really important.
Okay.
And the second one is when we talk about this bridging and connecting with other universities, that's also important because to have more international partners with UTM, the more the better. But not only the numbers, but also the impact of our collaboration.
At least kita tak dalam silo.
Yes.
Kita je tak tahu apa yang berlaku kat luar.
Exactly.
Students tahu, okay, what we are doing here is in trend with the outside, global the trend, whatever, gitu, betul.
That's why kita punya tagline di UTMI,
okay,
bring the world to UTM.
Okay.
Bring UTM to the world. That is actually a very important, tagline at the UTMI.
So, if you can explain in a simple way lah, tak semestinya yang nonton podcast ini semuanya ahli akademik, orang yang biasa dengan benda-benda yang teknikal ni. In a simple way, apa impact daripada Universiti Teknologi Malaysia ni hasil daripada aktivitis dan inisiatif UTMI?
Okay. If you ask me to give the answer, it can go up to 2-3 hours. But make it short, okay. One is actually the reputation of the university via the QS ranking as an example. Since 2013, we ranked 358. And now we rank 153. So, you can see the trend, the ascending of UTM in terms of the reputation being ranked in now is top 200. That's one really important to have this the visibility of the university and also the reputation. The second one is actually you talk about the agenda of, again like I mentioned, internationalization at home agenda. Kita kalau boleh dengan ada with the presence of international students at UTM, kita boleh maximize the opportunities of our local students to be quote-unquote global citizens. That is one of the impact. And also like I said, the third one, we talk about bring UTM to the world. Kita UTM, to be honest, allocated every year 1 million. Just imagine 1 million for our students to go abroad, to bring UTM to the world. That's also one of the ways that we would like to ensure that our students locally, they have the intercultural immersion with the international students, and the second one is having their exposure internationally for them to go abroad. With that, then they will be, they'll get ready in terms of the term the global citizen, and also the marketability of our students.
If I can make it a little bit less technical, alumni kita tu nanti jadi lebih besar. Tak semestinya dia belajar di UTM, dia jadi alumni. Dan having being here sebagai inbound tu exchange student. Nanti dia balik ke negara dia, brand UTM tu dia
jadi ambassador.
Jadi popular, jadi well known, orang kenal.
And that's good. One of the things that's good done by Jabatan Timbalan Anak Chancellor Ahli Waris Pelajar and Alumni, which they established the alumni so-called chapter. For instance, like in Indonesia, we talk about in Japan and whatnot. So they are the ambassadors of UTM. So kita boleh nampak betapa, and some of them are really prominent now at their institution or even at their countries.
Dah jadi orang penting.
Betul. So benda-benda macam ni maksud dia okay, you graduated from UTM as an alumni. It's all about UTM.
From my perspective, sekarang ni kalau you graduate daripada UTM, you punya job market tu bukan di Malaysia saja. Sebab you pergi overseas pun, let's say you pergi China, you pergi Uzbekistan, orang Turki, most probably all these people dah jadi high up in position. Wah, kenal UTM dan easier for you to apply yourself kan.
That reflects to the quality of our graduates, regardless of local graduates or international graduates. So that's why the wow factor of UTM is still there. So whenever they apply for a job, as an example, then the chance for them to get hired is really high.
Tapi itu dari segi graduan. Kalau dari segi networking tadi itu antara institution kan.
Okay, that's good question sebenarnya. Another thing is I can share with you the facts. Now UTM we have a bilateral collaboration with more than 300 universities. Now
Ni worldwide.
globally, yeah. And out of these 300, 80 with European institutions.
Okay.
Kenapa saya nyatakan specifically on the Europe? Because Europe ni sebenarnya dia ada dia punya dana. As an example, let's talk about Erasmus Plus as an example. So this dana, this European Union, they have allocated 22.6 billion euros for the dana under this Erasmus Plus until 2027. From 2020 to 2027.
7 years program.
Yes. So kita UTM ni sebenarnya researchers kita, students kita, non-academic and what not. So kita memang dapat privilege. By having collaboration with the partners from Europe, 80 like in this case. So there is a high tendency or high chance for us to get more external fund, and I would say research fund, capacity building. You talk about international credit mobility for our students to go abroad, for the students to come here. So various kind of platforms that we can have, and one of the biggest factors is the Erasmus Plus.
Basically zaman-zaman tak tahulah nak kata tua tak tua sangat gitu kan. Zaman kita dulu, if you want to have this kind of exposure, you kena pergi overseas.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to go there abroad full time and that's it. But now, the peluang tu is really bigger and bigger, So that's what we are doing at UTMI. To link and bridge UTM with the international partners for this kind of peluang, for this kind of opportunities.
On that note, rasanya banyak lagi ni. Tak habis ni episod ni jadi satu season ni kita dua ni kan. So on that note, kita rasa kita take a break kejap. Dan kita akan kembali selepas ni untuk part 2 of this episod pertama bersama dengan Dr. Ipin. Dan bukan Ipin Dr. Ipin bukan Upin, sorry. Kita kembali selepas ini. Thank you.